Hello guys, welcome to another video tutorial. In this video I'm going to teach you how you can create a COVID-19 application tracker in PHP and also Ajax. So here is the demo. This is a global COVID-19 cases around the world, and you can check out the each details on here. And this is a updated application. It will automatically update if the global wise or country wise cases will be increased, then the data will automatically increase. So I'm going to teach you how you can develop this one application. This is very simple, and this is a global wise and this is a country wise. You can check out the country and also you can check out the each details like total confirmed, new deaths, new recovered, total recovered, and also total deaths. So I'm going to teach you how you can do that. So the first thing, I'm going to open my project. This is my another project with the name of COVID-19. So I'm going to open that on my new tab, localhost COVID-19, right? Inside this project we will use Bootstrap to design that. So I'm gonna just a minute. I'm gonna search Bootstrap and I'm gonna open that. We need to also use Jquery to perform the Ajax request. Also open that. So first I'm gonna download the Bootstrap CSS file. So I'm gonna copy this one line and copy that, paste on there. This is my Bootstrap CSS file. I copy that and I go to my code editor, and first I'm going to create a file inside my main directory index.php. Inside that I will create a directory for you can say that CSS, you can say that folder name. Inside there I'm going to create a file bootstrap.min.css and paste the code on there. Save that and close this one file. We need to get the Jquery file also to perform the Ajax request. In the first one, copy that and go to your code editor, create a directory. I'm gonna write JS. Okay, it's short, but don't worry, I will create a jquery.js, paste the code, save that and close that. We need to create another file inside JS folder. We will use that for manual purpose. Means we will use manually Jquery code to perform the Ajax request, or you can say that Ajax. We will use Ajax, right? So I'm going to write main.js. So the first thing we need to write the basic syntax of HTML page inside our index.php. Then we need to, first I'm going to use COVID-19 application tracker, right? The first thing we need to, just a minute, use link relation. What is this? Just a minute, I do that. So I'm going to use link relation CSS folder name. Inside CSS folder here, go to CSS file. We need to get the script code, src and js. Inside js we have a Jquery file. Copy that, paste there. And we have a main.js file, right? So the first thing we need to check that it's working or not. What? Jquery. So I'm gonna write document what ready function, and I'm gonna use console.log working, right? First I'm gonna check that, save, and I'm gonna close other tabs. After that, right click here to view source. Okay, just a minute. View to console. Just a minute. I use Control Shift I and go to console. Right, as you can see, I refer again. Right, it means the Jquery working fine. So the first thing, we need to design the application. So first I'm going to write div class contain affiliate. Inside div I'm going to write class call. First I'm going to use row. It's call card header, and I'm going to use COVID-19 application global wise cases in 2020. Outside of there, I'm going to write class card body. I will write a simple there and assign the class, not class. I will assign ID. I will display the data inside the card body. So first save that and refer that. Right, this is our, but I want to display the text on the center, so I'm gonna use text center. So refer that. Perfect. I also use MT5 means margin top 5 to make a space. Perfect. Now let's talk about the Jquery. So the first thing, I'm going to use $document.ready function. Outside of there, I'm going to create a function and I'm going to use global fine. So the first thing I'm going to use $Ajax, and first we need to send the request, right, where I'm going to create a page. First I'm going to write includes and I'm going to use global.php, and I'm going to use method post, right. Then I just use success function. I'm going to pass data, then I'm going to use console.log and pass data variable. I'm going to show you everything step by step. Just a minute. I'm going to copy this function and paste on there. We need to create a global.php page, right? So first I'm going to create a folder with the name of includes. Inside includes folder, I'm going to create a file. Which file? Global.php. We need to work on this file. We will send the request, Ajax request, on this page. This page will return data on there, and we will display the data first on the console screen. Then we will display the data on the table like this one. So inside this page, first I'm going to create a global cases, and first I'm going to show you how you can get the data. So first I'm going to open my browser and go to URL and just write COVID-19 API. Just write that. Open the first one link with the name of COVID-19API.com. Inside this page have many options. I'm going to show you just a minute. I go to below and just go to view documentation. Inside this page have many options, like this is the API, the default get API, and this is a summary wise get API, this is a country wise get API, and this is a day one API. You can select anyone as you like, but in my case I'm going to choose this one. And you can also select the language, which language you will use to make an application, right? But I'm going to show you just a minute. I use PHP. Inside the PHP have three options, like crawl, HTTP request to, and this is another way. You can check out the each thing, but this is a I'm going to show you just a minute. This is another way. I'm going to show you very easiest way that will help you to make a API based application. So first thing, I'm going to copy that and paste on there. This is the basically data. We will get the data from this one URL, right? So the first thing, you need to copy this one API, URL, and go to your code editor. You just write get content, you just write file get contents and use single quotation and paste the URL. This function will help you to get the complete data and assign the data inside this one variable. But we need to use, just a minute, I'm going to show you. I just use global and I'm going to use global cases. We need to use JSON decode and pass the global variable. Then the data will be decoded and the display with the complete data in object mode. I'm going to show you. I use echo, I use pre, copy, paste and close the pre tag, and I'm going to use print r and I'm going to use global cases. I will open this one file, right? I'm going to show you. Copy, paste and move there, includes and global.php. As you can see guys, this is our data. The data has been appeared inside my global.php page. The data coming from API, this one API, and this is the object way data, but I want to convert that into array. So we need to use simple, after the global you just use true, means we need to get the data with associated array. Save that, refer that. As you can see guys, the data has been appeared in associative array. I'm going to show you. This is the array. Inside the array have a global array. Inside the global array have those values. Inside the each values have a each key have a value, different values like new confirmed, total confirmed, new deaths, new total deaths, and many other. So I want to get the particular record from the global array. How I can do that, I'm going to show you. So the first thing, I use echo. Then we need to target this one variable, right? Inside this one have a array. Which array? Global array. I'm going to show you. This one you need to use same thing like global. Copy that, or you can write the name. After this one have a keys and values. You can select that as you like. First I'm gonna check this one, so I just use copy and paste on there. Yes. And use terminator sign, and I use comment on there. Then you will able to see this data. As you can see guys, means you can select the key array. Inside the array have a keys and also values. So we will use this way to get the value from the web. So we will display those data, right? Those data on the main page. So the first thing, we will create a variable. So first I'm going to show you. I'm going to write the value, and we will create a table. right? I do not close the table tag on there because I will store another tr and td. Inside the each td I'm gonna get those values. Those are basically static data that will help you to display the data. I'm gonna use th, means table heading, right? Copy, paste, right? So I go to my page, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. We need to also use this way. Last thing we need to include that. Copy and paste on it. This is our static data. This data will help us to display the table with columns. I'm going to use table border, and I'm going to use bg primary text white, right? Then we need to, just a minute, I'm going to show how many values are inside the array. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Inside the array have 6 keys, and each key have a different value, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we need to target 6. I'm going to show you. So first I'm going to use while. First I'm going to create a variable and assign the value 6. Then I use while, and I'm going to target the what, not what, I need to use 0 I less than to 6. Then come under the if body, I mean while body, and display those things. What? Those things. Copy that and paste on there. We need to use this way. So first I'm going to copy this way and paste on there. But before paste the data, we need to set a date. I use, and I don't need that. And this is the tr. Close the tr, right? We need to copy that, paste on there, use td this way. Just a minute, I'm going to show you guys. I remove other things on there. What is problem now? Okay, we need to remove that. Inside the single quotation you need to use dot and copy that, this one, paste on there, right? And what is this? I don't need that, right? This is a global cases, this one variable. Inside the global cases have a array with the name of global. Inside the global array have another key. Inside the global variable, or you can say that array have a key. New confirm. Inside the new confirm have a values, so we will get the values and display the values inside our td. So I'm going to copy that, paste. So we just use global and each key, like a total confirmed, and those data available on here. I just copy and paste on there. Total, that's new recover, total recover, right? Then we just go to below and use same value variable concatenation sign. You need to close the tr tag, and again value, close the table tag. Then use echo and JSON. I'm going to use JSON encode and path the variable. but we need to go on our main.js page and we need to use data type JSON, right? Let's check out it's working or not. So we need to go on our this one page and open the console screen. Refresh that, and I think it should be display. We have received the response 200, means we have received the data from the global.php page, but we can't display the data on the index.php page. So why method post, I'm gonna change that, but I check that. Yes, I'm gonna use Jquery. Save and refer that. You need to wait a couple of seconds. You receive the data 200, it means okay. Let's check out on this page. And I think it should be displayed, but just a minute, I go to global.php page and I use comment out there. And okay, one more thing we need to do, guys, we need to increment the I value on each time, so I call I++. I think it should display. So I go to this one page and refresh that. I go to this one page and check out. As you can see, guys, we have received the data, but this is not readable. But I checked it on there, I can't get the data on this page. But don't worry, I'm gonna check that code JSON. In code, I'm gonna use without JSON and check out on this page. First I'm going to check out on this page. As you can see, guys, we receive the data from the API and display the data on our page, but I want to display those data on my main page, right? So I'll remove this one and I think it should be displayed. So first I'm going to target table and use table tag.html and pass the data variable. So refer that. As you can see, guys, we have received the data from the API and display the data on our main page, right? Now the next thing is, this is a complete BGTR. I'm gonna change that to dark, right? You can assign color different color as you like, but I like them, so I use those color. Now the next thing, we need to display the countries, right? The countries process is a very important, right? So let's get started. So first thing, we need to create a file. I'm gonna write the file name is country.php and I need to copy this function and paste here. I just change country file, copy that and paste on there, and we need to change that this one. We need to get display the another table, so I'm gonna copy this one, complete code, paste on there, COVID-19 country wise cases, and we need to change the table name country TR, right? So everything is perfect, but I need to change that copy and paste on there, right? So we need to copy the complete this one statement, not this one, but I copy that and go to country.php page. Inside country.php, first I'm gonna comment this one, and we just use same thing like this way, and we will open the country.php page. So I'm gonna open country.php. So we will use same thing, but we will target we will get the data from the country, so we will target the array number like a 0, 1. So I'm gonna show you how you can get that. So first I'm gonna display the Afghanistan value or Afghanistan country on the page. So I'm gonna target the country and the index number, right? Country and index number. I'm gonna show you. I use echo our variable global cases, and the first one I'm gonna target the country. This is our main array, country, sorry. I'm gonna copy that and paste on there. Then we need to target the index number. I just use 0, then you will be able to see the Afghanistan will be appeared, but I need to comment this one, save and refresh that. Okay, something is wrong on there, where this one, and global cases is 0. Okay, what is this? Country.php. Where is the problem now? I need to check that. Line number 9. This is the country, this is the index number. Just a minute, guys. Okay, just a minute, guys. I comment out, and we need to check that. Countries. Okay, we need to use countries, index number, and inside the index number I need to use, I'm gonna show you guys, we need to target the main array. Inside the array have a index number 0. Inside the 0 index have a different values, I mean different key and also values. If you want to display the Afghanistan, so you need to use countries 0 and also country. I'm gonna show you. I comment out and I just use country, this value. Then you will be able to see I comment out, and then you will be able to see Afghanistan, as you can see. So you will use this method to get the data from the country wise, right? So the first thing I'm gonna check out. So first I'm gonna call total countries, how many countries available inside our API. So I'm gonna write count function, and I target the global. Inside the global have a countries array, right? And I'm gonna show you total countries, and refer that 186. As you can see, I comment out into this, save and refer that 186, right? So we need to get the 186 countries values, right? So I'm gonna comment out. First I'm gonna use same thing like this, right? And we need to change the value on there. Which value? So just a minute. I print out. After that, I want to display the country, so I'm going to copy that and paste on there, and country code I'll leave that, new confirmed, right, and total confirmed, right, and new dates and total dates, and new recovered. We need to copy that and paste on there, total recovered, and I'll leave last one, right. So we need to get the country, new confirmed, total confirmed, new dates, total dates, new recovered, total recovered. So I comment out this one, and we need to use, I'm going to show you, I just use I less than to total countries. This is our loop, and we just change few things on there. The first thing is our countries. Now inside there we need to make an array and pass the I variable, right. Use this way. I'm gonna remove this one, this way, countries, and pass the I variable, means each time the I variable value will be changed. The default value have a 0, in the 0 index have a Afghanistan, and each time the value will be increased, and each time the value will be appeared on the page. So I'm gonna copy that. Countries, new confirmed, countries, total confirmed, countries, new dates. Just a minute, I'm gonna copy that, paste here, paste, new dates and total dates, total confirmed, new confirmed, new dates, total dates, new recovered, and total recovered. Need to remove this one. How many are available? 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, we need to also get the country, so copy country, right. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Everything is a perfect. I think it should be display. Before that, but this is associative array, right. Just a minute, I comment out. After that, there we go guys. As you can see, we have received the data from API and display the data on our page, and this data will be updated automatically. You don't need to refresh your page. So this is our simple application. I have used PHP, Ajax, and also I have got the API from this one website, right. So do you want to change the classes or text size or alignment? You can do that. In my case, I just show you how you can do it. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe my channel for getting updates. Have a nice day guys.